In this tutorial, I'll show you just how easy it is to resize layers independent from one another in Photoshop. By the way, this is the native Photoshop file that I use on my resources page on graphicsgrrrl.com, where I review all of the resources that I use in my graphic design business. So be sure to check it out right up here or in the link below. But first, how would you like a cheat sheet? Head over to graphicsgrrrl.com and get your free Photoshop cheat sheet. It'll show you all the shortcuts in the program, whether you're on a PC or Mac. Just click the link below. Hello, creative! It's your graphics girl of graphicsgrrrl.com. That's graphics with PH and S, girl with no I and 3 R's. And I'm here with a quick tip to help you design your brand. You're welcome. So your first step is to be in the layer that you want to resize. You can see your layers by coming to Window, Layers. You can see here that I have my layers in my overall workspace. So in my layers panel here, you can see that I have 2 layers. My image with a Pantone fan and a background. So if I wanted to resize my photo, I would want to make sure that I'm in that layer. You can see that it's highlighted here. Then you'll go to one of the corners of your image that contains the bounding box that you can grab to resize. You can see here that I have now the double-headed diagonal arrow that I can click and holding Shift drag down and to the right to scale my image. To accept this transformation, you can double-click inside the bounding box anywhere, or when you resize, holding down Shift, then you would choose the Move tool or Selection tool at the top, and it would ask you, would you like to apply this transformation? And you could click Apply. If you're ever trying to do something and it doesn't allow you to do it, it might be that you're in the middle of a transformation. So a couple of things to note. I'm going to Command or Control Z to undo that. You'll want to check up here that your auto select layer is on. You can auto select a group or a layer, and here I wanted the entire layer that I was in to be able to grab it by the bounding box and resize. If you're having difficulty finding the bounding box or the edge of your image, it might be that you need to back out of your image with Command or Control minus. Perhaps your image is so large, let's say, that the bounding box is outside of your workspace. So if that's the case, you'll want to zoom out in order to grab it by its bounding box, holding Shift and dragging it down. You can resize that image and also move the image while you're still in the transformation. Then you double-click inside to accept the transformation. In general, it is better to scale down versus scaling up, because then you're forcing Photoshop to interpolate the pixels or create pixels that weren't there to fill in the blanks between when those pixels are stretched. If you need to scale up, you might need to go to the source file, the original that you brought this image in from, in case it's larger or has more resolution with which to work. So when you're in the layer that you would like to resize and you're seeing the bounding box, the other thing, if you have difficulty grabbing it, would be to come to Edit and either Transform and then Scale, or do any one of these effects to it, or you could use Command or Control T to choose Free Transform. Either way, you're going to want to hold down the Shift key. That scales and resizes your image proportionately. Without Shift, look, all of a sudden I've lost a lot of weight and I'm in a Paula Abdul video from 1990. So you don't want to do that. If you're resizing a logo, you don't want to change the proportion of that logo, and you want to maintain the proportions of your images when scaling. So if you found this video helpful, give it a like. Share it with your friends, and please subscribe to my channel. And don't forget, for free marketing, branding, and design resources, head over to graphicsgrrrl.com. That's graphics with PH and S, grrrl with no I and 3 R's. And I'm here to help you design your brand.